So we're up here at our cabin. I probably got about 15 pounds of beaver meat in the freezer. I figure I'd cook some up, but I just kind of want to show you there's more to cooking wild game than just your standard stews and like venison steak and stuff like that. What I got here is this is the front half. It's basically the rib cage and the front legs and kind of a little bit of the back strap of a beaver. What I did, I wanted to smoke it. That didn't really turn out. My smoker, it's an electric one, that stopped working on me, so I ended up having to cook it in the oven. But I put it in at 275 for about 3.5 hours. I seasoned it up with salt, pepper, butter, garlic, and I put a bed of onions down in the bottom of this disposable pan. And then it's a whole kind of, I don't know what size it was, but just your normal chicken stock. I put that in there too, and you cover it up with aluminum foil, and you let it kind of just slow cook. Like, I don't know if I said it, but at 275, you just do it until you can just pull the meat right off the bones. But all the meat will come off in nice little chunks. What we're gonna make is some beaver tacos. We'll do a couple different styles. I got a few ideas. I'm gonna take all the meat, I'll get it off the bone, and then I'll show you what we'll do. No, stop, leave it, go. You ever want a dog that'll stress you out, get an American Bulldog. But this is all the bones I got. That's the rib cage. I was wrong, I thought there was some back strap on this, there wasn't. But just go to show you, how much meat you can actually get off, because most people would think that there's not much meat on this. But I got all this just off the front legs and the rib cage. So there's actually quite a bit of meat on the front. I mean, this is more than we'll need for tacos. But I got a few different things we're gonna do. A couple different ideas. We're gonna make a sauce up. What I got here is some Greek yogurt. I'm gonna take this, put it in a little bowl here. Then I got fresh lemon I just cut. I'm gonna put some lemon juice. Go, bud, get out. And then some cilantro. And I gotta get some salt and pepper, which I don't have. I'll go grab that. So I got some coarse sea salt. Just add a little bit, I don't want to add too much. And then some pepper. I'll just mix this up. Could use a little more salt. That'll work. All right, so actually I'm gonna take some of this olive oil. I'm gonna bring this meat over and kind of cook it on there for a second. One, to warm it up too, kind of, because it's real soft right now. Kind of toughen it up a little bit. Put a little salt and pepper on it. I got some enchilada sauce. I have an idea for it. I'm gonna put some of this. Put some of that down. I'm gonna cook one of the corn tortillas in it, just to see, because we cooked these the other day and they just didn't turn out right. Take that enchilada, put a little bit of ooh, that's too much beaver meat. I'm going to take some of the Greek yogurt sauce, some pico de gallo. I'll come grab one of my flour tortillas. Put some beaver meat on there. I'll put some guacamole on this one. Pico de gallo on there. And there is 2 beaver tacos. Alright, this enchilada sauce is a little spicy. I'm kind of worried about it. I can't really handle spicy stuff no more, but it looks like it's going to taste good. Let's give this a try. That's good. Oh man, that's really good. Damn, that beaver. Trick to cooking beaver. I know some people are going to argue with me on it. It's fine, you cook how you want, I'll cook how I want. Take the beaver meat, soak it in cold salt water for, minimum 4 hours. I like to do it overnight. If it's froze, what I'll do is I'll take it out of the package frozen, put it in cold salt water, just put it in the fridge and let it thaw out. Once you drain the water, you'll see what I'm talking about. There's a lot of blood. Beaver meat kind of, if you don't do that, in my opinion, is like a rich flavor to it, which it's not bad. You might like it. I prefer it soaked. It just takes a little bit of that flavor away. And I swear to God, it tastes like a pot roast. It tastes just like that. But yeah, I mean, there's absolutely no gamey flavor to this at all. I'm gonna try this one with the guacamole on it. That's good too. I think I like the corn tortilla more though. This is still really good. I bet you'd be even better if you had guacamole that had like chunks of avocado in it. Man, that's really good. Here, try some.
You get me on my best looking days. I really like the corn tortilla and enchilada sauce. The beaver's super tender. People always ask me what does beaver taste like, and I tell them it tastes just like pot roast. You wouldn't even know. It's real good.
There you have it. Beaver tacos. You can cook, I mean, you don't have to cook it this way. It's a taco's a taco. I love tacos. I love taco night. One thing comes with taco night are margaritas. I love margaritas. But, you know, any way you can cook a taco, you can cook beaver meat. I mean, like I said, that's all completely edible meat off the front of the beaver. I know a lot of people that trap beaver, they don't eat them. I've heard some people mention that you have to catch a beaver alive and kill it yourself and then process it right away. I've checked traps 2 days later, so that beaver could have been 2 days old, still underwater, and they all eat the same. No difference. I mean, that's just a piece of beaver meat. It literally tastes just like pot roast. I think beaver or porcupine. I think beaver's my favorite wild game. Porcupine's number 2. But if you're not eating the beaver you're trapping, I think you're missing out. So this is just one way to cook. I mean, I got a ton of different ideas. I want to do like beaver sushi rolls, beaver jalapeno poppers. I got so many ideas up there. I just got to have the time to do it. But beaver tacos, if you serve them to people, they'll never know. Serve it and then tell them what they're eating after they're done, and they're going to be like, okay, that was odd, but that was good. So, well, thanks for watching. Cook the beaver up, enjoy it. We'll see you later.